During a spiritually dark era in the 6th century, an Irishman named Columba had a vision to start a communal place of Christian formation and prayer. Rather than start in the middle of a thriving metropolis, he chose a remote, uninhabited island off the coast of Scotland called Iona. Together with 12 other men, Columba began a small settlement that became known as the Abbey of Iona. The goal was to cultivate a distinctive community where every aspect of life, from farming to building to cooking to eating and recreation, was done in reference to Christ. The Abbey was not an attempt to escape civilization. Columba and his companions remained quite engaged with the surrounding region. Their intention was to embody Jesus' vision of a city on a hill. The vision was to cultivate a communal place for others to come and join them, where together they could experience a little colony of heaven. Over the years that followed, thousands upon thousands of people experienced hospitality at the Abbey of Iona. It became widely known as a place of refuge, a place of study and great learning, and a place of deep Christian formation. Above all, it was a place to capture a vision for a rich and beautiful life together in Christ that people could take back to their own village. From the seed sown on Iona, amazing things began to grow all over the British Isles and beyond. Hundreds of churches and monasteries were planted, and a missionary movement was born that resulted in the conversion of what is now modern-day Scotland and northern England. Fast forward to our own era. We find ourselves living in a rapidly changing and highly pressurized world. Powerful forces are reshaping life. We are inundated with technology and media, which, though they promise a more connected world, often leave us feeling more alienated from God, others, and even our own bodies. Amidst all the opportunities and wonders of our time, life feels increasingly complicated and disoriented. The result is a noisy, reactive, and highly polarized society where individual levels of anxiety, depression, and loneliness are surging. In the midst of all this, the church is seeking to be a light, but the church faces many challenges of its own. It is deeply divided, and in many cases ignorant of its own story and confused about its own identity. Widespread neglect of robust Christian formation over many generations has led to superficial faith and a shallow experience of communal life in Christ. We believe the time has come for a new Iona to emerge, a place echoing the vision of the original Abbey, yet equipped to engage the challenges and complexities of 21st century life. We've envisioned a place designed to strengthen and build up the church, a place where spiritual seekers and Christians from many backgrounds can experience a tangible unity grounded in the faith and practice of the historic church. Like the original Abbey on Iona, we are cultivating a monastic-inspired place of hospitality, where guests experience purposeful margin from their everyday life as they immerse themselves in a transformative ecosystem where all of life is oriented toward Christ. This is the vision of Iona House.